This is Winnie von Kraftwerk, 5 weeks old. First time out, obviously. Just now beginning to explore. Up on a table, shows no fear. It's great when you get a puppy that is motivated just right at such a young age. Doesn't matter what the motivation is. Obviously, we use cut up hot dogs, and then we go immediately to a play object, a leather tug, so that the dog's natural desire to chase, to grip, to pull is obvious at even 5.5 weeks old. 6 weeks old, you can tell the dog can go from on to off and back and forth. Whatever the handler wants the dog to do, the dog does, even at just 6 weeks old. Grip, pull, hard, calm grip, but with a lot of intensity, a lot of drive, desire to go. This has to be built in from the parents, but the owner of the puppy wants to show the puppy what she wants at an early age. At 7 weeks old, you know what kind of dog you have. The tail's wagging and the mouth is calm, quiet, loves to have that contact, the human contact. You know, the being petted and being in drive to perform comes natural. Like this, we want all of our dogs to be like this. At this age, everyone can get a dog that's got this kind of ability to show. So at 5 months old, now you have a dog that loves to perform naturally. The parents were like that. All the bloodlines show that the dog has a true desire to do whatever the handler asks. Very motivated and also absolutely correct. Can go from being still to active. Activity is what the dog looks for, and how to get action is done with a lot of intensity, but then you want to introduce the dog to all kinds of different things, even at a young age, so they can explore, so they can overcome any kind of obstacles. A good dog has no fear, will do whatever the handler asks. And the primary drive is just to have the contact, the play drive. The desire to perform does come from the parents. And the quickness and the ability to go on, off is always there, but it must be built up. So when you have your dog coming quickly, sitting quickly, and then rewarded, the happy healing is always going to be there when the dog is young. Even at 5 months old, now the dog would actually look like it's a 2-year-old with a true motivation to go and stop, and then to go again and stop and go back into the heel position, and also be naturally correct. On and off is not forced. You don't need to make a dog that wants to perform for you. You don't need to make them want to work. They come that way. Kraftwork K9 dogs love to work for their owners. True happiness, joy to perform, very, very obvious. There's never any pressure put on a young dog, so when they are older, they do what they were born to do. What they know is called behavior shaping. Behavior is shaped through exercise, and then on, then off, and then the primary reward is a ball or a bite tug. But this is what we really like to see, is watching dogs be built up with what they were bred to do. And that was to perform for the handler, to do everything asked. Be quiet when it's time to be quiet, calm when it's time to be calm. and active whenever asked to perform. It's built in that the dog would look at every command as an exercise that's done for pure enjoyment, true love to perform. Quick and correct is absolutely shaped at a young age. Whatever is done with your young dog at this age stays. If it was negative, it's very, very difficult to get out. It's the same when you have positive behavior. It's impossible to get out because the dog never does make a mistake. If it was not making mistakes at 8 months old, it does not actually know how to make a mistake. It's always with the ears up, anticipating a reward. Sure, quiet, calm, and ready. Working in unison with the handler comes naturally.